Welcome. My name's Judy. This is my walkthrough of Plants vs. Zombies Game of the Year edition. I believe we are into video 8, and we've played several mini games and quite a bit of adventure. We're more than halfway through adventure now. I just bought a rake to keep going with my rake usage, because you have to refill these every 3 levels. We were discussing the possibility of getting some double-headed flowers, but I'm not going to spend that yet because I'm waiting on enough money to buy slots. So pretty much we're ready to just keep going with the adventure. So let's go. We're at level 3-9. Which is a pool level. And so again, always assess what zombies you have so that you can make good decisions about what plants to take out. And I told you that our brand new tall nuts will help us keep these pole vaulting zombies and dolphin rider zombies at bay, because they will try to jump over them, but they won't make it. They'll splat into the tall nut and fall down. So this is mandatory for this level, basically, because that'll keep your dolphin riders from being a total pain in the butt. But notice tall nuts are quite a bit more expensive than walnuts, so it may take us a while to get them all out. So you're going to have to be conscious of trying to gather sun like a crazy person. We've got zombonis, so I could take out my spikeweeds to try to keep them at bay. And or jalapenos, or as I like to call them, happy pinos, and the squash. All of those are really good and useful for zombonis. So let's see what we can fit. We've got our 8 slots here, so there's only so much we can take, and we have to have sunflowers. We have to have lily pads. You cannot play a pool level without lily pads. Well, there's a plant that we get. No, I think you have to have lily pads. Anyway, never mind. You have to have lily pads. Just ignore me. You has them. All right. So I'm definitely taking squash because they can help squish bucket heads too. And again, they're good for zombonis. All right. So we're definitely taking tall nuts. I definitely want to have potato mines for early use in the game. Potato mines and squash are excellent for just a few starter zombies, as you've seen me use them many times before if you've been watching the series. Okay, so I need something to shoot with. What am I going to pick? I think I'm not going to do 3-peaters because these are expensive enough, and it takes a while to build up enough 3-peaters to make me feel like I've got enough stuff going on. I really do like to fall back on snow peas since they slow things down. Slowing things down is a big help to you when you are playing this. If they can't get to your plants, they can't chew on your plants. So slowing them down is good. This guy has his tongue hanging out. Isn't that cute? I love the art in this game. He's got one tongue. He's got his tongue out too. Anyway, and you need something to deal with zombonis besides just squash. So I could take spikeweed and happy pinos. I might do that, or might take some tangle kelp for this guy and the dolphin riders. Oh, decisions. I can't wait till we get that next slot. It makes your life so much easier. I think I might take the tangle kelp because the dolphin riders make me nervous. So do I want to just blow up the zombonis when they come out and or stomp them? Or do we want to have spikeweed for them, which also starts killing other guys? Now, the thing to remember about the spikeweed, which you saw if you watched my other video when I first was using the spikeweed, if you get too carried away trying to do that and you don't put out your shooters early enough, you can get into a little bit of trouble, as I did. So what I'll do is refrain from putting several rows in until I've got enough shooters out, and then I might put another row in. So do the 1 row of spikeweeds just to protect from the zombonis and move along. So we'll try to do a much better job this time. I just got up from sleeping, so I'm not all half out of it this video. The problem with doing these videos sometimes is I would go back and redo them, but in this game you cannot backtrack. Once you've cleared a level in adventure, you've cleared it, and you can't do it again until it comes around again if you go through adventure a second time or a third time. So if I let myself finish a level, I cannot go back and redo the recording for that. So there you go. You get to see my really bad boo-boo on the last video. But here we go. We're going to try to do better this time. Get out your sunflowers early. That is always my priority. You really want that sun power to help yourself out. There's our rake to take out whoever comes out first. I find those highly useful. They're not super expensive, and they last for 3 levels. So, potato mine down for that guy. Just working on our sun. Trying not to be tempted to stick the spike weeds down. I have a thing for the spike weeds. I don't know why. I just do like them. I think it's fun watching them poke the zombies as they walk by. And as I mentioned, they can't chew them. So the only thing that can really damage them is something that can blow them up, or something that, like the zombonis, that drives over and pops them. I think that's one of the reasons I like them, is that they're really sturdy and they last quite a bit. Alright, I'm going to start putting out snow peas. Then we'll put out spike peas. Make a little bit more sense. Make a little bit more sense to do it that way, Judy. Alright. Now we got some sun going. We're in better shape. One more no pea. Now we can put some spike weed down. Yay. Oh, and I was gonna go ahead and just slap out a couple of tangle kelp, and then I'll put some snow peas in the pool too. In the meantime, that tangle kelp will protect the pool. And I'm gonna really, in a hurry, put down the, in fact, might as well just do it now. Let me put him there. Put a tall net out to protect from the freaking dolphins, and then when that one gets down, I'll put one there too. Okay, love dolphins in real life, hate zombie dolphins. Okay? I don't know about the rest of you, but I would love to swim with dolphins. That is something I would really love to do. As an aside. Alright, let's get these things. I wish I'd have put that tangle kelp one forward. But I guess we'll just have to live with them being crooked there. If he jumps over this guy, I'm gonna splat him, but it might get him because it's slowing him down. So let's see. And this one, yeah, damn it. And in fact, that's not gonna get him because, alright, so now we know. This one might get him because there's that there that gave him some more damage, so we're gonna hope. Yeah, good, okay. If I'd have had 2 out, it would have got him for sure, but I only had 1 out, so. Alright, so now I've got at least 1 row of spike weeds out. Let me get some more snow peas down. Now, if I had room for a regular pea shooter, regular pea shooters, cheaper, and as I have told you before, if you have a cheaper something to shoot with, only put 1 row of snow peas. Because you don't need more than 1 row. They don't freeze faster or do any extra damage because you've got snow peas double. The second snow pea is just redundant. So But in this case, I don't have anything else to shoot with, so there you go. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna put tall nuts basically all the way across. And then when I put in a second row of spikeweed, anything that walks up to the tall nut and starts chewing is getting poked from the bottom, so that's really gonna hurt them. So something fierce. So that's gonna do a huge amount of damage. And yay, we stopped the dumb dolphin zombie. Yay! So here, watch him splat up against the stone if you miss seeing the dolphin do it. The tall nut. Smash. And he stopped. Yay! Tall nuts are awesome. Alright, let's get that second spikeweed row. And I might take Buckethead here down with the tangle kelp because I can, and because I don't want them chewing on my stupid tall nut. Give me that one. Get him out here. I'll probably put a second tall nut on this one since this one's going to be chewed on. And then that way I'll put it in alignment with that one and it'll make me feel happier. Okay, whoops. I need one more spikeweed down here. This tall nut out. Now, we're in really good shape right now. There's not really anything that can come get me. And I've got enough P power to kill stuff, especially since the spikeweeds are also hurting them. So, amuse yourself with watching the spikeweeds poke. Because they see they're blinking and they reach up to poke. They're hilarious. I absolutely love all the details in this game, as I've told you before. Alright, I'm going to just stick another one in front of that one. I'll wait until this recharges to put out my lily pad. I guess I will put some more no peas out since we've got plenty of sun. I could put a squash here to take out Buckethead there and get him to stop chewing on my bear. We'll just do it. Nah. Get him to stop chewing on my tall nut. Alright, so now we're going to put a tall nut here. So the pool is very protected. Don't got to worry about the pool no more. Actually, pretty much don't have to worry about anything anymore. This should be perfectly adequate to get us to the end. There's a lot of damage going on here. But since we're just waiting for the final wave, I'll probably just keep putting plants out because I can. Because why not? They're not so tough if you can stop them from jumping over stuff. I'm putting way more P damage in the pool than I did out here because the spikeweed is doing damage out here. I don't have to worry about the damage amount, but in the pool, to kill them faster, all I got is P's. So there you go. They're peeing in the pool! Yeah, it was really bad. I'm gonna change that guy out just because I hate seeing him all cracked up like that. And I've got way extra sun, as usual. So why not? Oops, a coin. Almost missed it. So this next level that's coming up is a multiple of 5, so we're going to be getting a specialty level. It's that spikeweed. Just got popped by the Zomboni. chomping over here. Get off of that. If they, oh, see the tear? Poor thing, he's about to die. He's trying to hold on. He's holding on for dear life. If they chew through it, I'm gonna squash them. Yeah, they did. Squash them before they eat the lily pad, or you have to plant a lily pad to squash them. Here, I had to make it pretty again. I've even been known to sit here and wait for it to fully recharge, and then I would like replace this one just so I can see the whole board pretty. That's how weird I am, guys. Yes, I keep gathering sun even when the round is over, and I replace. Oh, I'm crazy. Anyway, moving along. Let's not discuss our crazy brain. Here comes the specialty level. Hello, we heard you were having a pool party. We think that is fun. We'll be right over. Sincerely, the zombies. Zombies need spelling lessons. Have you noticed this? Alright. So, you saw the zombonis and bucket heads and the snorkely zombies. So, we gotta figure out how to defend the lawn. Okay, we're getting squashed right away. Get these lily pads out here. Alright, give me something besides squash to mess with. We're gonna slow him down. Aha! Perfection. This is that level. I remember it. We're gonna get a bunch of repeaters. So, you know how to use them. Right here is perfect. I just got peas in every row. And torchwood. I might have to squash him if he gets much further back there. I just didn't have enough peas out at the very beginning to keep him back. Come on, go down. Don't make me have to squash you. There we go. Sweet. We're already in good shape. Because I've got them protected. I'm getting the torchwood out. That'll kill off stuff way faster in this show. I love watching them burn. Burn, baby, burn! And some spike weeds to help us out with zombonis. Tall nuts down, and I'll definitely put some tall nuts in the pool too, so I'll put some I might wait and not put out more of the lily pads until I got a lily pad plus a tall nut here. I should put that spike weed up here maybe. Here. Get him off of my tall nut. And I'm gonna either use that guy or that guy to take care of bucket head here. Damn it. They're eating through that tall nut. Get dead! Off my tall nut. Christ. Alright, saving these lily pads for the next tall nuts that are coming out, although I also need one up here. And we haven't got more torchwood yet. Alright, so I've got 2 lily pads. Save that. That was a waste. Did you see him die right before it jumped? Get him! Ah, woo! Blocked the dolphin. Yes! These guys. Get out of my stuff. Come on, game. Give me the tall nuts. Darn ya. Give me the tall nuts. I need the tall nuts. Alright. So now, since this row is full, I'm going to start putting these in the pool. And that one just took out my spike weed there. And this one doesn't have spike weed, so we're going to burn him. Alright. Got the tall nut. Take care of the dolphin problem. Can't get me now, Dauphiny. And ideally, I would have rather had that torchwood a little further forward, so because see, this pea here is not getting burny, but I think I'm sure it'll work. Uh-oh. Time to happy pino. I'm gonna wait let him come a little forward and see if those bobsled zombies show up, because they were in the almanac, but I didn't see them anywhere. See, I would rather have that torch up here, because he, you know, the jalapeno would take care of him and the whole row of mess behind him. Although I let it smush my tallnut that way, but whatever. Oh, and he got blown up by the peas, so I didn't even need to do that. Boo. No fun. Yay, got both of them. Love when that happens. Lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh. But, the jalapeno would get rid of this dumb light. There's the bobsledders. There they are. See, if there's an ice trail out, they'll come through there and use that ice trail. And now you got 1, 2, 3, 4 bobsledder dudes taking up the row. And here comes another bobsled behind them. So, heck no, we don't want all that mess up in here. Definitely take care of that. Cracking on this here. Yes, good. Yeah, that's on. So yeah, I would have much rather had that torch up here, but I didn't have a lily pad at the time. So we got a little bit messed up there, but that's alright. And now, since everything is full, we start putting the repeaters in this far row. They only obviously are going to hit 2 rows that way, but I mean, you get nowhere else to put them. Shit. If I'd have noticed how much they were chewing that guy, I would have taken him out. There's a replacement. Yay! Here. Go away. Get off my stuff. I really should be saving those for the zombonis. I should have squashed those guys instead. Oh well. Nobody's perfect. Oh, let's get the rest of this out. Yes. Boo. I meant to squash it before you did that one. Pokey pokey. Pokey pokey. Whatever, we're done. Alright. This is a pool level tool, so I will show you in a second. I'm trying to think of something. I thought I was going to tell you something else, but I lost my train of thought. Anyway. That went fairly smoothly. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it wasn't bad. We're in the 4- levels now. This is a free plant, aquatic plant that shoots short-range spores. So you can put these guys down without a lily pad, and they cost nothing, but they take for bloody ever to recharge, if I remember correctly. And this is a night pool. You know they... Oh, right. Night pool is foggy. You know, they used to call me Fogman because I would hang out in the fog and jump out at people. Ah, those were the days. Alright. Alright, and we've got a new zombie, the Jack-in-the-Box zombie. And I wanted to go... So the bobsled zombies, you finally saw them. They only appear when that ice trail is out. And who else was I going to look at? I wanted to show you something back here. What was it? Don't remember. Maybe it was a plant thing. Okay. Normal damage, short range. Must be planted in water, sleeps during the day. So this is another kind of mushroom. Oh, and our mushrooms are back because this is a night level. So we can pull out mushrooms here. Which means yes to freebies, yes to low cost to start sun, don't need grave busters, and all that good fun stuff. So we'll get to that in a second. Yeah, slow recharge. Maybe that was all I wanted to look at. I don't know. Anyway, mushrooms. So let's get our freebies out. Let's get our inexpensive sun out. I'm probably going to take fume shrooms. Oh, anyway, so the Jack-in-the-Box zombies. They will turn the Jack-in-the-Box handle and play the song. If the Jack-in-the-Box pops up, they explode, and they will take out every plant in their vicinity. So you got to take these guys down quickly, or you will be a sad camper. They suck because they really suck in survival because you might have a really nice board going and then one of these suckers comes out and clears a whole bunch of your plant. Anyway, yeah, they're a pain in the butt. Oh, and we need a lily pad for sure. I would take a squash, especially for him. Trying to think. Only got 2 slots left. I got nothing that jumps over things, so I don't have to have a tall nut. I got only him. So I could use some emergency blow up things more than anything else really. Cause, okay, and I want at least a walnut because I like to block the pool up. And do I really, well, I like to use potato mines, but I also kind of want something else here. And I could also even take a doom shroom. Or a ice shroom, which would freeze the board. Decisions. An ice shroom might be useful because it's less expensive. Of course, you could even use a hypno shroom just to give to him and he'll turn around and blow up everybody behind him. That would be funny. But, oh, I can't wait to get that next slot. Then I can take multiple things out here. I think I'm going to take the ice shroom. It's because it's a shroomy kind of level. Shroomy. Alright, let's go. And good, the rakes are still out. I need to remember to check after this level though and see if we need to buy them again. Alright, let's get these guys out. And don't forget, you're going to need a lily pad to put those in the pool. So that's kind of why we have sea shrooms instead for the pool. And again, these are both free, so get them out as soon as you see them recharge. Oops, let's put some shrooms down. So those are basically doing the same job that these guys do, but they charge slower. Notice how much faster these guys are charging. So you can put lily pads out and put the freebies on them, or the fume shrooms, which is what I'll be doing eventually when we get enough sun out. And obviously you can't see what they're doing, so you have to just try to figure out what you're doing and get them out as fast as you can while leaving yourself room back here for enough sun. It can get a little bit hairy. Once I get these two, I'll probably put a row here where I can't really see it. And soon they will give us plants that will let us clear the fog, but yeah. Oh, and I should have, well, they're both shooting right now. You can tell which row has a zombie in it by who's shooting. You just hope they're not a cone head yet, because I don't have enough out for cone heads. Yeah, I might stick the fume shrooms in this row here. I know that guy's not a cone head, so I put it in this row. And here comes a damn jack-in-the-box already. Crap, where is he? Kill him, there he is. No. Die. Okay. I would let you see him blow stuff up, but then I would be scrambling to fill my stuff back in, so no thanks. You'll have to see him blow up at some other time. There. Good timing on that. Here. No. He's already past it. Dang it. The mushrooms are starting to grow up. It's a good thing. We get more sun. Alright, I'm going to start putting some walnuts in the pool here. Now we'll just keep putting these guys up in front of the walnuts as far as they'll go. And you have to just go by feel here. You just keep clicking until it disappears from your thingy. And then we'll put one fume shroom there, and then I'll be putting fume shrooms in this row here. Oh, I know wave already? Dang. I didn't even get my board loaded. See, they already ate through the freebies. Darn ya. Alright, we'll let him blow. Nope, they got him good. I was gonna say we'll let him blow up this time if he does and you can see him, but Didn't happen that way. That's alright. And if they happen to chew through that, I'll just squash them. Which it looks like they might. Or I could do this. Take care of them that way. Go away! You're the last holdout. Okay. Oh, this doesn't get rid of the fog, but it lets you see. Well, I guess it technically gets rid of it. Anyway, it's a lantern. Or I think it's called a plantern. We'll see. Can't remember. Yeah, plantern. If you put these further towards the front, they will clear up the fog for you. I'll show you. And I usually like to put them in the pool if I can, behind a nut, so that they're protected. And that way you get, because I wish I could stop that. I wish I could show you the ground. They spread their light around them, so if you put them in the pool, they show you more surface area than if you put them in one of these far rows on the end, because then the fog will still be in the pool area, if that makes sense. Alright, so we've got a football zombie. We've got to worry about him. And another Jack in the Box again. So the only thing coming into the pool is the easy to kill ones, so we're not too worried about the pool. We definitely want to get the planterns out though. Alright, so let's take out our freebies. Gotta have that. We're going to take out the plantern to show you. Wants the squash for squashing these two. I need a nut of some sort to put my planterns behind. And since I don't have a dolphin zombie, we can just take the cheap one. Fume shroom for shooting. Don't have room for anything else. That's a problem. I almost want to not take sea shrooms because I need the space for something else. Let's take out the sea. They charge so slow, and they're not that. They just don't do a good job of protecting the pool because you can't put so many of them out because of that. Oh shoot, the video is over 30 minutes. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop this video and make this decision on the next video. So we'll revisit my thinking here, and I'll think about it for a minute. And anyway, so let's go to the menu. Oh, you know what? Let's go to the shop. Yep, I need a rake. And we'll see how far we are. We're halfway to the slot, so very good. Halfway to the slot. Alright, so we're now in the fog levels. Fog levels! So the game goes to 5-10 in adventure, I believe it is. Which is 5- is the roof levels. So we'll get to those too. But anyway, if you're enjoying my walkthroughs on my channel, feel free to subscribe. If you want notifications when new content comes out, click that bell. And I will see you next video, and we'll try out our planterns. See you soon.